stream of the year. Man, that was a fun series. That was a fun series. Not gonna lie. Yeah, heading into this season, wasn't too sure what to expect. Yeah, what's going on, everybody? How could I always forget to do my freaking intro? I swear, I'm just so eager to get into it. But what's good, everybody that's watching? Guardians went into Seattle for a four-game series against a team that many people view to be the only threat to the Astros' reign in the West. And we went in there against a solid pitching staff. And we actually did better than I expected. I'm going to go through each game a little bit. Obviously, the first game of the year I streamed, so I'm not going to go too deep into that one because we all saw what happened. I mean, nothing really happened for like, what was it, 7-ish innings? For real? I mean, it was a classic pitcher's duel. We had the Beebs on the mound. They had Luis Castillo on the mound. And it went in Karinchak. And obviously, the new rules we were still getting used to it. I think we're still getting used to it to this day, actually. It'd take us a little bit to really get it down. It's almost like Karinchak was kind of flustered, and they took advantage. Ty France hit a 3-run blast, and that was it. That's all I'm going to talk about. We really couldn't hit the ball. Castillo was really good, and it's shown that the Mariners development team is way better than the Reds because, if you guys remember, when he was with the Reds, we would always pound him in the dust. It seems like, of course, when he wasn't injured. But yeah, it's like he's got a whole new vibe to him now. Can't believe they freaking got Luis Castillo last year. I really can't. It's freaking crazy, man. I'm not even going to really talk about that game because, again, we all saw it. Yeah. So we go to game two. All right, coming off the loss. I streamed the opening game. I did not stream the next three games. So, first game, post me streaming, essentially. Second game of the year. Yeah, Guardians showed out. The Guardians absolutely showed out. And I absolutely love it. Look at the box score and everything. They had Robbie Ray on the mound, and we got to him. We got to him, early. We got to him often. He was walking people. And to give Gaddis credit, he wasn't that bad. He was actually good. He was solid. Considering, he was taking over for Tristan McKenzie. Not too bad. I mean, last time we saw him, I believe, was in that Astros series, which going up against an offense like that, you shouldn't really expect too much out of him. But yeah, he did pretty good. Only had 5 hits, 4 runs. Sandlin came in there. He was solid. Morgan. Now, the Guardians, by the time Class A came in, they were up 9-4. So, yeah, he didn't get the save. But, hey, it's still good to get him, some run out there. It'll be Ray, 3 1/3, 4 hits, 5 runs, 3 earned, 5 walks. Yeah, like I said, we got to him there. And then 3 strikeouts. The biggest key was we had to essentially keep their power arms in the bullpen, make sure they didn't get ahead. And they were up 1-0 early on, but then we came back and took over with 3 runs in the second. They responded with 2 in the third. We responded with 2 in the fourth. They had a run in the fourth as well. And then we put it out of reach with a 3-run fifth. Yep, a 3-run fifth. In terms of who scored for the Guardians, Miles Straw had the first. No, yeah, Miles Straw had the first runs, believe it or not, with a sac fly, a fly out to right field. But then there was this hilarious error where Teoscar Hernandez tried to throw the ball in, and it doinked off of Zunino. And of course, I'm sure Mariners fans probably thought, "Oh yeah, that's interference." No, because Zunino was going back to first. He wasn't even looking at the ball. He didn't even know the ball was coming his way. Probably been different if he had looked and saw it. Then you could have said, "Oh, he's doing it intentionally." No, he was going back to first because, of course, Straw flew out. So yeah, so the ball doinks off of Zunino, and 2 runs score. And then there was another throwing error by Robbie Ray too. So yeah, that didn't matter. They had 3 errors in that game too. Yeah, that's a theme for this game. Errors. Actually, no, for the series. Errors and wild pitches, especially for us. Stephen Kwan got us back on the board with a 3rd run. That was all top 2nd. And then bottom of the 3rd, they scored. Cal Raleigh doubled in a couple runs. And we responded top of the 4th. Stephen Kwan again with a double. Scored 2 more runs. And then Julio doubled in a run. And then Stevie again, top of the 5th. Singled in, couple more runs. Safe to say Stephen Kwan was busy. And then Ahmed got our scoring and, stopped the scoring pretty much in that inning with a single score and a run. And then to put the cherry on top, Josh Naylor singled in another run, and that was it. Top of the 8th, we're up 9-4. Solid. The win went to Sandlin. He's 1-0. Still nasty, even after that injury before. That was the last year. Bobby Ray takes the loss. He has an 8.10 ERA. So yeah, we take game 2. We split the first 2 games. And it's like, okay, well, we win the next game. We can possibly split the series. Okay. I'll take that all day long, I mean, facing Gilbert with Quantrill on the mound. Where was it? Gilbert. So yeah, it was Savali. Excuse me, not Quantrill. It was Savali. And of course, another pitcher of ours that's been dealing with injuries over the past couple of years. Let's see how Savali did this year. Or this year overall, but in this game especially. And to be honest, he looked like vintage, classic, pre-injury Savali. He was solid again. I wasn't sure what to expect out of him. Considering last year he struggled mightily. Savali went out there and shoved 7 innings, 2 hits, 1 walk, 3 Ks. Yeah, I'll take that any day of the week. Thank you very much. I will take that all day. If Savali can give us what he gave us a couple years ago before his finger injury, I believe it was, against Chicago. Remember that? If he could give us that kind of stuff, oh yeah, he's our bona fide number 3. He might surpass Quantrill for our number 3 spot in the rotation. Or our 3rd best pitcher. Quantrill, I'll get into his performance here in a minute, but yeah, he could be better. Yeah, he could be way better. Kalinchak even did somewhat okay. Pitched an inning, give up a hit, a walk, 2 Ks, and then Clase was nasty. But yeah, Guardians win 2-0 because that's what we do. We can grind out these kind of games. In terms of scoring, it was Josh Naylor hitting a dong, and then Andres hitting a dong, and that was it. That was it. 2 dingers. Josh and Andres, I should say. Yeah, Andres, the newly extended Andres Jimenez. God, it's so good to say that. So good to say that. Gilbert wasn't too bad on his own end either. Don't go thinking, oh yeah, Gilbert was a bum. No, he wasn't a bum at all. 6 innings, 4 hits, 1 run, 1 walk, 7 Ks, and a homer. His ERA is 1.50. So yeah, he was solid. Diego Castillo came in there. 1 inning, 1 hit. It was a dinger. Ones across his board. And then they brought in Speyer and Festa, and that was really it. That. So we take the second game, and it's like, okay, we got this split. Now let's see what Cal can do. And yeah, safe to say, Cal definitely wasn't himself for some reason. He struggled mightily. as my dogs are losing their minds because reasons I don't know why. But I think the turkey out there is tormenting them again. My dad has a pet turkey, in case you're wondering. I don't know why, but he wanted a pet turkey. So he's like, I'm gonna go get a turkey. And now the thing, all it does is troll the dogs. I don't even know if you guys can hear. Oh, you guys can probably hear that. What's up, Cody? 3-1 series. Yes, sir. Not bad considering, the team that we were facing. But anyways, final game of the series. Didn't start off the way we'd wanted, pretty much. Because, yeah, Cal struggled mightily. And he was going up against Marco Gonzalez. But Cal, 4 2/3, 8 hits, 5 runs, 4 earned, 2 walks, 3 Ks, and a homer. Yeah. If you would have told me heading into this series that Savali would essentially pitch a shutout, while Cal Quantrill, who has been notorious for being kind of booty on the road, had a stinker. In fact, I think Cal had probably the worst performance of the series. Worse than freaking Gaddis. Like, really? Yeah. He arguably had a worse series than Gaddis. Bieber, remember, Bieber had him shut out. And then he came out, and then Karinchak blew it. It was pretty impressive, though, to see Cal not completely fall off. But yeah, his stuff wasn't there. His stuff wasn't there. I think even he will tell you that. Marco had 5 innings, 6 hits, 4 runs, 4 earned, 2 walks, 1 strikeout, and 1 homer. He has a 7.20 ERA, so neither pitcher really did that great. But in the end, it all came down to our offense, and luckily our offense showed up. Whenever they would punch us, we'd punch back. In terms of how the scoring went down for the Guardians, Julio actually got the scoring started in the bottom of the first with a leadoff dinger, because of course. And then Mike Zunino, of all people, 3-run blast in the top of the second, gave us a 3-1 lead. And then we'd promptly give it right back, almost as Suarez singled in a run, and then Raleigh doubled in a couple runs, gave them the lead. And then top of the fifth came around. Kwan grounded into a double play, but that scored a run, which is great. Wait, no, that's the heck. Yeah, that scored a run. Yeah, okay. And then bottom of the fifth, Cal Raleigh reached on a fielding error by Josh Bell, as I think he got bucknered a little bit. The ball slipped under his glove. Got another run to score, down 5-4. And then Kwan responded again with an RBI, because that's what he does. That's what he does. So it tied the game at 5. And then in the top of the 10th, because, yeah, this game went to extras, because why not? Can't have a series without an extra inning game. And if you're wondering, yes, the runner on second rule still applies. I get it, though, because you don't want games going into 15 innings like it did last year for us many times. Those were just horrible. But Naylor grounded into a force out. But another throwing error led to us scoring a run. Yep. So I think, yeah, this one was Huntai France, though. But yeah, Guardians took the lead, and then not Class A though this time. It was actually Trevor Steffen who came in there, and you got the job done. Good job, Trevor. We paid you too, so you definitely earned that money. And now my dog runs into my room because he got yelled at. A little kid, dog. You get yelled at and you go barging into my room. I'm surprised you didn't just slam my door shut like they do when the kids get yelled at. They run into their room, they slam the door shut, and then they go crying on their bed. Well, I mean, he is technically going to cry on the floor, I guess, but he got yelled at. Because he bad doggy. Eating another species food. Yeah, if you're wondering, my dog has a sudden infatuation with cat food. I don't know if he realizes this, but he is not a cat. If he is, he's the world's biggest and fattest cat I've ever seen. He's like a cat in a dog's body, I guess. I don't know. I don't even think it's healthy for a dog to eat cat food. It's not even the dry stuff. It's the stuff specifically made for cats. And he's a dog. I don't get it. I don't know. I don't know. Can I help you too? No? Okay, bye. God, man, I swear. But anyways, I never did go through the wins and losses for the other two games, I guess. Getting too distracted, man. So much chaos happening in this place, bruh. I'm telling you. Yeah, it took us until the 10th inning to finally score and take the lead. I was expecting us to get walked off yesterday, but game two, Sandlin got the win, and Ray took the loss with an 8.10 ERA, though. I'm sure Ray will bounce back. For game three, with Savale on the mound, again, Savale was masterful. That might have been the best performance out of him, but he didn't get the win, though, unfortunately. Sandlin got the win. He's 1-0. No, that's. What the heck? Oh, there we go. No, Savale got the win. He's 1-0. Gilbert took the loss. He's 0-1 with a 150 ERA. And Clase got his first save officially. Why didn't he get the save before? Because the game was out of reach. Pretty much it was a 5-run deficit. So it wasn't really a save opportunity. He would make up for it. Definitely because he was nasty. Sucks he didn't have 2 saves. Hendon Hooker flying to visit the Saints tomorrow. Wow. Scheduling? Hey, yo. Anyways, yeah, for the third game. No, this is the fourth game. And then the game yesterday. I'm confusing myself. First, Guardians recap stream of the year. Still working out the bugs of this whole site because they changed things around. To mention, I got my damn dog panting like a madman down there. God, dog. Maybe if you would need another species food, maybe you wouldn't be so fat. Damn dog eating cat food. I've never in my life seen that happen ever. And I don't get it either. Like this dog literally will wait until we're not even looking, and then he'll slither over there. And then before we can even look again, he's off to the side, freaking staring like, I ate the cat food and they won't even know this. Oh, my stomach hurts. I can imagine it probably does a number to his intestines because again, it's cat food. Yeah, I've never seen it. But hey, whatever. But yeah, the win goes to De Los Santos. He's 1-0. The dude's absolutely disgusting too. Penn Murphy took the loss. He's 0-1. And Trevor Stephan got his first save of the year. You'd love to see it. You really love to see it with this bullpen. The bullpen's really good. The bottom of the order showed out. I just need the guys from Stephen Kwan down to Oscar Gonzalez, really. I need those guys in that lineup to show out. And then we're set. Because we've already seen guys like Jimenez show up. Naylor showed up a little bit here and there, the dinger. Josh Bell hasn't really. He's gotten a couple hits, I think, but slow start. Get going again, I hope. Zunino's look good. Who else do we need to show up? Let me look at our freaking thing here. So, yeah. Rosario, Bell, and Oscar. We need those 4 guys to really start showing up here and pull their weight. It's telling you, though, the Bobcat is doing really good so far. Of course, Jose didn't play. Oh, no, he didn't play third, but he did play in the game. He was a DH. But yeah, Jimenez, he's looked all right. He got 266, 286 batting average. Oh my God. Zunino looked good. He had a 444 batting average. Valoria, first time we're seeing him this year, as expected. Number 3 catcher. Straw even has looked decent. So we just need really, we just need the top of the order to really pull their weight now, because the bottom of the order looks good up to this point. Against a solid pitching staff in Seattle too. And of course, the Guardians will now have their chance to really enforce themselves as they head to Oakland to face off against the A's. So we take 3 or 4 against Seattle, a very good team. And now we head to Oakland to face a very bad A's team. Now you look at who's on the A's, as it'll be Zach Plesac on the mound for the Guardians. First start of the year for him. And it always seems like he always starts in Oakland too. I mean, that's kind of funny. Last year he started there. I believe it was last year. He won a game where I think, who was it? Andres hit a grand slam. When we were doing the whole grand slam thing, we're hitting grand slams almost every couple games. So yeah, he's starting and he'll be facing James Kaprielian. Now you look at the matchups historically. Seth Brown, 5 at bats, 1 homer, 1 RBI on him on Plesac, and Rooker, I guess he's a former Twin, 5 at bats, 1 homer, 1 RBI, batting .600 average. Those are the only 2 guys that have really faced Plesac and that have had success against him. And then on the flip side, against Kaprielian, Josh Naylor, 3 at bats, batting .333, so 1 hit, and it was a homer and an RBI. And then Jose Ramirez he's batting .500, so he's 1 for 2 with a homer and an RBI. That's it. Yep. In terms of against Kaprielian, that's the only guys that I've done really anything against him, like home runs wise and RBIs. So it should be a good game tonight. Now tomorrow, my dog is heavy breathing and it's really distracting. I don't know what. And then tomorrow it'll be the Beebs against Sears. Was that JP Sears? I think he's one of the top prospects or something. But the Beebs are on the mound for the Guardians, coming off a game where he kept the Mariners silent until he was pulled. He wasn't even the one that gave up the ghost. It was freaking Karinchak. But against Bieber, actually, only Diaz. Is it Aledmus Diaz or something like that, I guess? He has 1 RBI. That's it. And against Sears, I've only faced him 1 time, and only Quan and Rosario have a hit on him. So, should be fun. And it's a lefty, so I don't expect to see Josh Naylor. But who knows? They're probably still going to hit him against him because you never know with Tito. Tito likes to do that. He'll hit a guy that sucks against lefties just because. And then, 3rd game of the series, 3:37 p.m. It'll be Gaddis versus Mueller. And of course, only Josh Bell has faced Mueller. And we've never faced, they've never faced Gaddis. So it'll be fun to see how that goes. Hopefully, we can take maybe 2 of 3. And then we got, I believe, that's it for that series. It's only a 3-gamer. And then we head back home. We head home for the first time to face the Mariners again. So we'll be done with the Mariners before May even. Before, April's even done. Which I'm not mad at, Maybe we can take 2 of 3 at home against the Mariners. We'll see what we do against the A's in Oakland, a place where we've had trouble winning in the past. I think we swept them last year. The A's are a trash team. We should be able to handle them if we actually show up offensively. And if our pitching is as it was against the Mariners for the most part. Should be a fun one. But with that being said, guys, that's going to wrap it up for this one. Let me know what you guys think. What's up, Rays? Always good to see you in the chat, as always. But I will see you all tonight for the national championship, UConn and San Diego State. Hope you all tune in. Should be a blast. And let's see if UConn can add one for the thumb. Or is San Diego State going to shock everybody and win one when they're first? See what happens. But I'll be live a little bit later tonight, probably about 9:20ish, like a little bit before tip. And then we're going to watch a banger, I think. So with that being said, guys, I'm Crazy Dog, and go Guardians and beat the damn A's. Let's go. Go Guards. I'm out. See you tonight, possibly. And then if you're wondering, tomorrow I'm probably going to do the Guardians game. Yeah. No. No. It's the, yeah, Cavs play the Magic tomorrow. Unless, what time do we play them tomorrow? The dog is heavy breathing like crazy. I don't know what the heck's wrong with him. 3:37. Okay, let's go to tomorrow's game. I think it's a 9 o'clock first pitch. Yeah, 9:40. I was gonna say if we played earlier, I could probably do a double header, but no, we're not gonna play earlier out there in Oakland. Heck no. But yeah, hopefully we win. So I'm probably gonna be doing the Gaddis versus Mueller matchup. That'll be, I believe, on Wednesday. I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Think. I think we play the Magic tomorrow. Double check. I don't want to think that we do and then have us not play them. Then I'll look like a big freaking idiot. Let's take a look here. Yeah, 9:40. Yep, Tuesday at 7. We play the Magic. Yeah, we play the Magic. Would y'all want me to do I'm gonna do a poll actually. Would y'all want me to do the Magic Cavs and continue my streak of doing Cavs games? No, because we still need home court. Yeah, I gotta do the Cavs because we gotta clinch home court. Hey, if we had nothing to play for, I'd be doing the Guardians. We clinch home court, and you know damn well I gotta stream it. Sorry, I mean, this is only like the second Bieber start. I already did a Bieber start. I don't want to go overload with Bieber. You know, I mean, I could probably stream every Bieber start if I wanted to, but nah. I'm gonna be doing the Gaddis versus Mueller game. Okay, doing that game on Wednesday. Should be fun. Not to mention that's an earlier game too, so that's pretty cool. It's a getaway game. Get the hell out of freaking Oakland. But yeah, I'll see you guys later. I'll see you guys tonight for the national championship. Yeah, I can't wait, Rays. Hopefully, because we only have 3 games left: 2 against Orlando, 1 against Charlotte. And the way it's looking, I'm probably not streaming the Charlotte game because at that point we're not going to have anything to play for. It's going to be the backups. Which I could probably predict what our starting 5 will be for that game. If we clinch everything, and if we have nothing to play for, it'll probably be something like, Rubio. I'm trying to think. Rubio is probably going to start unless they want Neto to get a start, which would be cool, I guess. But it'd probably be like Rubio, Levert, Stevens, Diakite, and Lopez. I bet you that's what it'll be. Somewhere around there like that. But what about, because Diakite's on a 2-way. And I don't think he's eligible for the playoffs, which sucks, but it's the way it is, I guess. They wanted Sam Merrill over him, I guess, for some reason. I don't know why. They're going to see a lot of like Danny Green and stuff over the next couple games. But we'll see, though. Make a parlay for the Cavs game, bro. I lost all my Cavs bets for like 2 weeks. Damn, that's tough. Not really into betting like that, though. I feel like I'd be a jinx for betting. I don't really want to get into betting and all that stuff. So I'll see you all tonight. I'm thinking Mitchell over points, Mobley rebounds, Garland 15, and Bancaro 10 to 15 points. Well, knowing Ben Carroll, he's probably going to try to go Game 7 mode on us. So he's going to go try hard mode like he always does. I'd say, yeah, Mitchell over for sure. Mobley rebounds, yeah, because he's not going to be really facing anybody big time. Parlays are tough, but one win can make up for many losses. Yep, exactly, Paulie. Exactly. But I'll see you guys tonight for the national championship. Hope you guys tune in. We're going to have some fun.